Howdy. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I wasn't going to talk about this. I mean, maybe I was gonna talk about something around it, but this might be a little bit maybe graphic. I don't know. I mean, it really depends. I mean, the real ones know. But I just been I noticed something pretty interesting recently. I had a problem, I had a problem, and I'm gonna be honest, like I'm gonna just be public and transparent. Like I had a gooning problem, bro. Like I really had a gooning problem. That's what they call it now. It ruined my focus, my confidence, my discipline in myself. Everything. It came down to shreds. I know some people made this video, but I'm gonna be very transparent. And there might be some gruesome details. Okay, no, I'm lying. It ain't gonna be that serious. But seriously though, we're going to take this back. I believe at around 11, I'm not gonna say who, but you know who you are. They introduced me to I don't even think I can say this on here, but to adult films pretty much. And now this opened up a new world for me. Very interesting world for me. It was like, wow, like I know this existed, but to see it like this, so I'm feeling a little something different. You know what I'm saying? What am I saying? But yeah, bro, like at 11, I don't even know what happened. I think we just had a conversation. They were like 12 at the time, and then they said, hey, yo, look what I found. And then that led me into the world of goonery. And then ever since then, it's just been terrible, bro. Oh my freaking god. But anyway. So yeah, at an early age, I was gooning a lot. I was really addicted. It got to a point where I decided, but you know what? Let's just say I decided to use someone else's phone to look at it. That's how freaking bad it was. Then it got to the point where I wasn't even looking. Look, so ever since then, like it got to the point I was so addicted. I was seeing that. Then when I got older, it got to the point I started looking at different types of films or different types of pictures. I started going into anime. I started going into like, bro, a lot. I'm not gonna say everything because let's just say I've been down the rabbit hole all these years, right? And at the time, I never realized that, it was a great, that intense, I guess when you're younger and your testosterone is peaking, your hormones going crazy, you just like, you can't handle it. It's in your blood. It's like, oh my God, like I gotta do something, And it's just like, it's pretty, like, look, man, sometimes you gotta rub one out, man. That's just what it was. And quite honestly, I kind of liked it too much. It got to the point it wasn't even about what I was watching, but what I do it to or what I do it on. It got so bad. It was getting to the point, bro. It was like, come on, bro. Like sometimes it was getting to the point where I couldn't even focus on certain tasks anymore because it felt like I had to do that. It was like an addiction, like, a drug addiction, like alcohol addiction, all that stuff. But I had a gooning addiction. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it really didn't stop until around from when I was 11 to, I want to say, until I noticed it slowed down. It was around 2 years ago when I ended up being in my first relationship. Because, clearly I'm not as clean as I was before. But I'm not dirty. I ain't saying I gotta, hey, relax. I don't got none of those diseases. Relax now. But I'm just saying I'm not, I'm not one of them. My V card was taken, bro. Long story short. So, what I'm saying? I've been through one thing and, bro, honestly, bro, that opened up another thing. But then after that, it kind of slowed down because, it's weird. Like, I don't want to say this, but it's weird. It's almost like what I was dealing with from when I was like 11 or 12 to around like 19, 18 or 19. It was like a practice thing. It was like a practice round. It was like a practice round or whatever. And then when it actually happened, it was like, Now what? That's just how it was. So it just wasn't really a thing. You know, it wasn't really, I don't know. I hope that gives you some form of insight. I know I said transparent, but I'm not trying to get booted off the platform. So when I mean transparent, I don't share this with nobody. On the internet, being honest, because we have to all learn. I'm sorry. I'm not shaming myself, because everybody has, like, you can't tell me not one person did this before. Not one person, really. We just don't admit it on the internet. I'm just, look, we have to be honest here, but I'm using this as a motivation for other people, because I did a lot of thinking and a lot of maturing, and I changed. But it really didn't affect me until around, I want to say, college years, like around, like, because I'm in college still, but I say around like freshman to junior-ish. Or no, not junior, because I'm a junior now, but maybe end of sophomore-ish. That was when I realized it was starting to distract me. I noticed when I talked to women, I started to get mad nervous. It got to the point where, like, it was getting to a point, like, I wasn't socially, like, active like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just start being to myself, and it got to a point where, like, of course, when you meet me then, I mean, I'm really not that much different, but it's just that, you know, there's some things I would like to improve on myself. Everybody does, you know, but it wasn't, and it also, I didn't feel good. I wasn't helping myself. Like, I wanted to work out. Like, I'm doing that a lot more now. Like, I wanted to invest in my cardiovascular. I was a slob, bro. Like, you know, those people that be talking about all you do is beat yourself. Like, literally, that's low key what I was, like, all the way up until like a few years ago. I'm gonna be honest. I have to be honest. I'm a cool dude. I'm cool. I'm chill. But look, we all guilty of this, like, you know what I'm saying? But this year, in particular, I mean, of course, last year, you know, I got to a point, I'm like, I gotta get myself together. I gotta focus on my school and grades. I'm not saying everything fell off, but it was like, I could tell I wasn't the best version of myself. Like, basically, I was going through it. I was learning how to become sexually, like, intelligent, if that makes sense, or have more might basically control my urges more, because the thing is, it's never gonna go away, y'all. Like, if y'all have an addiction like this, I ain't gonna say addiction, but I'll say, because it wasn't chronic, but it was getting there. But when it comes to these things, like, it's hard, bro. Like, I'm 22, bro. Look, we're peaking in testosterone, bro. It's gonna happen. We have to be honest there, but you gotta control it, though. You gotta be a man or woman enough to control that junk. But anyway, but I learned the turning point of this whole thing. Like, this year I made a deal to myself that I wanted to make it more of a lifestyle to take care of myself. I didn't want to put a month or anything, but I wanted to, I'm gonna be honest, you know, like the NNN, you know what I'm talking about, that challenge. Basically, I'm doing that, but for 2 months. I'm like, nah, forget the month. I need a cleanse. I need a detox. Nah, that's why. I need a detox, like, out of that junk. And it's only been about a good 2 weeks, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, it's been about 2.5 weeks. And I noticed some things that are different in my experience. And I'm just wondering if that's relatable or that can be used in someone's arsenal. Like, oh, okay, maybe I should stop gooning over Sophie Rain and Bad Baby and the Bop House and Corn. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I noticed that there's a few things I noticed that were different. Number one, they always talk about, there's some people saying, stop using the lotion, stop getting the lotion, stop. This is good lotion, y'all. Let me get a little bit real quick. This is good stuff, bro. Get you some almond. Anyway, that's the point. Cocoa butter. Anyway, that's the point. But the first thing I noticed, I feel like the first thing people would typically notice is that they'll become way more disciplined in what they're doing. Like, their mind is more made up on what they want in life. Like, for example, there's certain things I don't want to do this year, and I'm already starting off really strong. I know it's been 10 days, but it's technically been a good 15, 16 days where I started doing this stuff. I didn't just wait for the new year. I was like, forget that. I'm just going to do it now, around the 26th or something, or December or something. But maybe I'll look at this video then. But anyways, So I noticed that my focus increased like a lot more. Like whatever I say I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it. If not the whole, like let's say I have certain tasks I need to do in a day. If I don't do all of it, I will do at least 3/4 of it. Like I noticed before, I would usually just wait and keep waiting and waiting and waiting. That didn't work. Number two, I was working out a lot more, and also I figured out a change too, but I'm not gonna go into that because I'm not gonna go my workout plan. It's not a big deal, but basically I noticed some other ways that's working out for me. And if you know what happened in 2020, let's just say my sedentary lifestyle and all this stuff I was going through since I was in 7th grade, basically I'm making all that up now by trying to become healthier. So I noticed I've been doing that only for about 2 weeks too, but so I'm not putting, I pat myself, but I got plenty of work to do because my whole goal is to be actually consistent the whole year if possible. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not about being perfect, guys. And girls, men and women, come on. But I noticed I was focusing more on my schoolwork. I was focusing more. I'm actually about to focus more on YouTube. This is the most energetic I've been trying to go to YouTube. Obviously, if y'all don't subscribe to Akimebro, that's the channel I'm gonna post on way more than on here. I should have did this at the beginning of the video, but it's okay. I will do something. Why am I waving my finger like that? I don't know. Now, you heard me earlier talk about women, right? Essentially, like, I'm not gonna say I used to be like a loser or something, but it was like I'm grown enough to realize that females are literally human. They're not like I know when we're young and oh my god, we gotta impress this girl, we gotta we gotta make sure to act this way, act that way. I'm gonna be honest, bro, just be you. Like really, whatever you're thinking in your head is just not, it's not true. Like for me, I overthink so much when it comes to that and doing a lot of things in general. But like I noticed, I just talk to anybody, man or female, like normal now. Like I don't even really hesitate like that. Like if I do, it's like because I don't know them. That's why. It's not because, oh my god, you're a female, oh my god, let me hold on, let me clutch my pants real quick. Like I was don't get me wrong, I wasn't creepy now. Like no, I never got to that point, but I'm just being real. Like this is real, let's be honest. Like sometimes we feel this way, like we be putting them at a way up here when you should value yourself. I value myself way more now. Like it doesn't matter if you're a female or a man, I'm talking to you. Like I don't know, that's just my mom. Maybe I'm alone, let me know in the comments. But I can talk to anybody really now. I'm not saying I'm an extrovert, but I'm pretty comfortable in my own skin now. I feel my self-esteem is a bit higher, a lot higher now, especially ever since I started working out and stuff like that. That's why it's very recommended to do that. There's some things like I'm even starting to become leadership in certain roles, or moderator in certain roles in like school projects or even internships or whatnot. Like I'm starting to be the leader. I'm starting to be more of the young king that I'm supposed to be and that I am. So I'm starting to become more like myself. And as far as I'm aware of, I think that's all I really know. And of course, yes, I already mentioned your sexual health. It'll be better. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now. Is it's gonna be better because obviously when you watch the adult films or porn, you're going to, it's like your brain gets trained. You got to understand the brain works up a repetition. So if you're consistently beating your junk every time and watching those videos, you're going to become you're not gonna be confident in the end. I'm gonna tell you that you're just gonna be a fiend and an addict, and then you're gonna be desensitized, and then you're gonna have ER, and then all that point, then when you're in, when you're trying to please your lady, you can't do that because all you doing is doing that. And then you're gonna be one of those people that do it in a relationship. And don't be like those. Please don't be like those. Please don't. For those who are addicted at all to anything, it's how can I put this? There's urges, especially things like this. Like there's urges when it comes to sexual things. It's urges. It's always going to be there, but you gotta learn to control it. Like this challenge I'm doing, or this lifestyle change, it's not really about stopping in terms of like feeling it. You're going to feel it. It's you embracing it and be like, hey, it is what it is. I'm human. We're primal. We supposed to reproduce. That's what we do, men and women, typically, right? So, you know, you just got to become one with it. Like, if anybody wants to stop gooning, bro, I'm telling you right now, dude, you got to put the phone, you got to put, bro, you got to do something, delete anything, because everything is so over sexualized and it's really sad. And because you get stuck, like, you can go to X or Twitter, it's going to be on there. I swear it's on every platform, is what I'm saying. It's just, rather it's soft or hard, you know, I don't want to go into that, but you get what I'm saying. It's just like, we got to think about the kids, y'all. But I don't want to digress, but as a youngin', like if you 14, 15, bro, oh my God, I know it's going to go stupid, bro. You puberty, oh my God, it's a whole thing, but you got to control yourself. You got to control, like I mentioned, it's not about being perfect. It's just about taking one foot at a time to complete your goals, your dreams, and aspirations. Straight up like that. So like, if I was to be honest, when it comes to any addiction, but gooning in particular, because that's a very trending topic right now, just stop gooning, bro. Just stop. Look, take it at a time. Look, if it was me, what I did to help you out, because, you know, like I said, you're not alone. I'm being transparent. But I'm using this. You could even use this as a case study if you want to. Although it's not a very in-depth one, but you get the point. Just use me as an example. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, a lot of the population goes through this. They just don't admit it to themselves. But try to make a goal. It can be a small goal. I'm gonna be honest. If you do it every day, say, you know what? I'm gonna do it every other day. You get the point. Basically, make it manageable and slowly but surely. Look. No. Look. Seriously. All seriousness though, for real. You can break it down. Then for me, I said, you know what? 2 months, bro. 2 months, 60 days, bro. Just focus on your work. Focus on you. Focus on your health. Focus on your brain. Because I feel like that will develop me as a man and help me become more confident. And that charisma or that riz, that aura you wishing for, that's one way to do it too. You invest in yourself. That's one way. If you really want to impress, hey, look, if you're a guy, you want to impress ladies, woman, vice versa. That's one way too. But also just really do it for yourself. Don't do it for no women or for no man. Just do it for yourself. But I'm just saying it helps with that because you have more confidence in yourself and you become more intellectual as a result of that. And you'll gain even new friendships that you didn't know you could gain, like new business partners, new things like that. Just challenge yourself. Give yourself that goal. Yeah, man. I just felt like I had to talk about this though because it was through my head, and I feel like it was very relevant now, especially what's going on and I don't know, internet culture now, you know, and we all gotta learn, man. We all gotta evolve, and I just been getting downloads. I just gotta post them on the tube. I haven't posted in a few weeks, so until next time, brothers and sisters, if this message resonates with you, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because sharing will bring all those three together. And without further ado, I'm out. Chat with you later. I'm gonna go.